We got the Cincinnati Bengals, man. We're currently recording this live, so shout out to Tyler World for being currently in that podcast while we are live. But anyways, we got the Bengals and we got the Ravens. They shocked the world. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, needed that. Second of all, yes, sir. Third of all, thank you. Fourth of all, y'all still not winning the North. Okay? All right, no offense. Okay, I'm a Steelers fan. I had to get that out the way. All right, that was out of pocket. My bad. I do apologize. Y'all looked good. I'm very shocked on what happened. On just Thanksgiving in general. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's watching the video as well. But I'm very surprised on what happened. I did not expect the score to be 32-14 as a final. But when you watch the game, it makes sense. Nah, it really don't. And then when you look at the stats, it really don't make sense either. 17 for 32 for Lamar Jackson. 246 passing yards. 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay. 24 for 46 for Joe Burrow. 261 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay, big difference. Turnover there. 2 touchdowns, no touchdowns. Okay. I get that. But if you take away the touchdown and the interceptions, or the interception and the 2 touchdowns, it don't look that bad, right? Just on paper. But when you watch the game, there were so many opportunities for the Ravens to win the game. And there were so many opportunities for Cincinnati to keep trying to lose the game or trying to win the game. I didn't know what was going on. It was an AFC North matchup, and I was in shambles because I really needed the Bengals to win because I'm a Steelers fan. So, once again, thank you. Chase Brown, 15 carries for 78 yards. Good work. They needed that. 10 carries for 60 yards and 1 touchdown from Derrick Henry. We're about to get into that here in a minute. I'm so confused on the Ravens. I know that we got other running backs. I get it. I understand, but I don't understand why the King ain't in the game. Why? Say, what are we doing? I didn't he had a touchdown, and then after the touchdown, how many times did I see him after that? I'm like, I get that we're losing, but get him involved in the game. Shoot, he had a screen or a little. No, I don't even think it was a screen. He had like a little choice right, I think, and he just curled it back in, and he sat down. And then he got like 20 something and picked up a first down too, and some extras. Why did we not see Derrick Henry? First of all, is for the Ravens. I'm so confused on the thought process when it comes to Harbaugh and Derrick Henry sometimes. I get it. It's a tough decision to make when you have Lamar Jackson and you also have Derrick Henry. Ten carries is crazy. Crazy. Okay. All right. Had to get that out the way. I had to. Other than that, man, it was a great AFC North matchup. I loved what I seen. You really didn't know what was going on or who was going to win the game. The game was going back and forth. There was a moment where you thought Baltimore was about to bust the doors wide open and going ahead and just, take off with the AFC North. I'm going to be a Steelers fan. Sad over here. Pookie face. And then, no, matter of fact, I think he swiped at it. Right at the goal line. Yes, sir, fumble. Isaiah Likely. I know you'll make up for it, big dog. Don't worry about it too much. It ain't just on you. But, yeah, that was very costly. And that also plays into Lamar Jackson, I believe, and why he was 17 for 32, and why the game also goes the way that it goes. You still can involve Derrick Henry, but I understand that fumble, and then there was another fumble later on in the game with Lamar Jackson. I believe it was later on in the game where Lamar, in the pocket, goes for the sack, ball goes up, defensive lineman, boom, Now they're in the red zone. Um, just those moments make it hard for the quarterback to get back in the game. But that's why, Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, and he's paid the way that he's paid. He was an MVP quarterback. He still can be an MVP quarterback. And that's why he is that type of quarterback. And he gets talked about in this type of light, even though his performance wasn't the worst. It just gets looked at it that way because of how good he really is. And we know what he's capable of. And you have these moments, right? To where now it really depends on him because of the likely fumble. They can't make, too much shake and, stay in the game for too long with the Bengals. And then, just other fortunate events happen. And that's just how the game goes sometimes. Burrow, I don't think he played phenomenal. But there was moments where Burrow should have been sacked. And he got up out of there. And just like those little extra extended plays on the offensive side for Cincinnati, I think really kept them in the game to be able just to have that nudge throughout the entirety of the game just a little bit. Because it was going back and forth, but it felt like Cincinnati was still there. And you was expecting Baltimore just to run away with the thing at this point because their defense hasn't looked good at all for Cincinnati. So then the Bengals defense looks okay, and then they look great. And then they look and then they look great. It was just an AFC North matchup. It was bang bang, and the Bengals ended up getting it done. I could agree with you there, Tyler. I could agree with you there. I think Joe looked a little bit better than what Lamar did tonight, but I don't think Lamar looked terrible. I just think that the Bengals were ready for Joe Burrow to come back, and when he came back, they was ready to play. And I don't think that the Ravens were ready for them to come out the door, come out the gate, and say, hello, let's keep it moving. So when they have that presence from snap one, the Bengals are ready to go. The Ravens looked like they were ready to go, but they weren't executing, Small things here that turn into big, massive things, because we can't, or they can't, get the wheels turning, in the red zone, or just get the offense moving. So, shout out to the Bengals defense for being talked about by everybody, honestly, and crapped on by everybody. And then to go out there and have a performance like this, and even though you didn't play the best game, you made sure y'all won the game. And hats off to y'all. Phenomenal game. Let's keep getting into it, chat. We have Jamar Chase. He had 7 catches for 110 yards. 1 for 43. Tough catch. Look great. Isaiah Likely had 5 catches for 95. No touchdowns, and he should have had a touchdown. That was the tough one. There was no T. Higgins for Cincinnati. So for them to put up 32 points, Joe played solid, the team played solid, but the defense really made sure they gave them every opportunity to be able to put up points and compete with Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, and Derrick Henry the King. Dang. Shout out to them Bengals. Who they nation, eh? Mike Gesicki had 2 catches for 19. Mike Tinsley had 2 catches for 22 with 9 targets. Tinsley was getting targets like T. Higgins, and he was getting the balls like T. Higgins too. He was getting jump balls. He was getting like, hey, you got to put your body on the line a little bit. It's tough being T, but he made great adjustments to the ball, got his hands on the ball a lot of the times, just didn't come down with him a couple of the times. Loved what I seen from Tinsley. I think he has nice potential to be able to do something. And then Andre Eosias. I know I'm saying your name wrong. I do apologize. But he had 1 catch for 29 yards. He's never really too involved in the offense, but he always seems to be able to have like a 3rd down catch or like a nice little 1st down catch to really get the offense, going. Or like, oh, okay. Let's keep it moving real quick. Like, dang. We had Jamar, we had T covered, but T wasn't there. But usually, so it's like, he got us on the 3rd down. So it was nice to see him be able to get one catch too. Mark Andrews had 4 catches for 47 yards. Derrick Henry had 1 catch for 44. My bad. I thought it was like 20 something. My fault. 44 is crazy work. Shout out to 44 yards on 1 catch. If you took that on the parlay, you hit. D-Hop had 2 catches for 25 yards, 3 targets, 1 catch for 17 from Charlie Kohler. Sorry, no clue who he is. Keaton Mitchell had 2 catches for 12 yards. I feel like I seen too much Keaton tonight. He had what? He had 2 carries. The other running back, Rasheen Ali, had 4. Okay, maybe just let Mitchell get the receptions. I'm cool with that. But like, Derrick Henry got to get more than 10 carries. Like, he's got to get more than 10 carries. There's no way. Roquan Smith, 11 total tackles, but he only had 3 solos. Teddy Buchanan played solid. Marlon Humphrey. You have phenomenal defense and still got cooked. And you have phenomenal defense and made good plays too. So shout out to Marlon Humphrey tonight. He played solid, but boy, Jamar Chase, nice. What can you say, chat? What can you say? Jamar Chase is nice. Let's see here. Anything else that I want to talk about real quick on this Thanksgiving late night primetime game? Let's see here. Oh yeah. Shout out to Demetrius Knight Jr. from South Carolina. I'm a fan of you. Watched your game. Wished you would have came to Pittsburgh. Not gonna lie to you. Love to see you making plays. Love to see you balling, Brody. Keep doing your thing, most definitely. Happy to see that for sure. Happy Thanksgiving on that one. I think that's it, chat, for everything mainly. I do want to look at time of possession, 38 minutes to 21 minutes. That's not crazy. I feel like Baltimore still could have did something with that 21 minutes. They could have had. I feel like they left 2-3 touchdowns out there. And like that changes the game and how the game gets played. And yeah, you could still give Cincinnati, the win, whatever, but it just changes how the game looks, changes how the game is played. Dang, that's tough. 38 minutes to 21 minutes. Shout out to Cincinnati. Let's go. In 2 weeks, beat him again. Please and thank you. Let me see. Anything else that I want to throw in here for you guys? My bad, I didn't really come too prepared, honestly. I'm just gonna fire off of the hip with a couple of things. Let's get the king, man. Come to Pittsburgh. He want 15 carries. We give it to him. He want 22. We give it to him. He want 35. He might get 35. Maybe once. Not too many times though. Coach T not going for that. Okay. Coach T not going for that. But just send him. Send him this way. We got a draft pick for him or something and some money. We got a player for you. Just let us know what you need. Send Derrick Henry this way. I'd appreciate that. But I just don't understand what the Ravens are doing when it comes to like the whole AFC North, besides the Bengals. Their offensive schemes are like in discovery mode. And I don't get it. Like the Ravens offense is in the lost and found. The Steelers offense is in the lost and found. The Browns offense is in the lost and found. The only one that actually has their solid offensive scheme and how everything's dialed up is the daggum Bengals. And could y'all imagine if they mess around and win the AFC North? I might disappear for 2 whole months off of the podcast. No, I'm just kidding. But to all of the Bengals fans, I don't know how likely that is, but hey, you can wish for it. That's what I would do. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video just like that. I appreciate you guys. I've never said that before. I don't even know why I said that. But the Bengals end up getting the win, 32-14 against the Ravens. I'm shocked. I'm happy with it. I'm surprised. I'm happy. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Subscribe to the Juice and Pop Show.